Hey, I'm a Funky Spell, welcome back to Let's Play Mario's Nightmare No Save State. So in this video I start course 11, Ancient Ruins, starting off with, there's this beautiful little place where you have to bounce on 2 little yellow coins, and that'll leave you with 1 HP. That part isn't too difficult. The only hard part is the very first one, because the camera doesn't start off very well, so you kind of have to guesstimate where the first coin is to land on. But if you can get the first one, the second one is pretty easy, and then escaping is easy. Also, so I'm coming over here, refilling my health. Also, right there, that was actually a 1-up. Yes, there are 1-ups in this game. I only know of 2 of them. That one, and then I know of a 1-up in Bowser's Castle 6, which I'll probably go to next time. Anyway, the way that this level works is that there are there's like this whole main area, and then there are like all these sections that each lead to a star, so I'm going for the easiest one first. Also, take notice there's a secret up there. That's the easiest secret to get, and essentially all of them just lead to like one of these trials, I guess, and this is the easiest one by far. Just get the metal cap, land right here, and watch out for the Chuckia, and then just go. It's pretty easy. I don't think I even took any damage, so I guess I didn't really need to refill my health, but it's always good to do that. And yeah, I guess I should say the stars that I get in this video, because I got cut off, are the 2 easiest stars here, and the remaining stars in Bowser's Castle 5, the church level. And the hardest one by far is the one I'm going to be going after next, which is the other star I got from this level. Anyway, there's the star. Very, very easy. It's the only star in this level that can really be considered easy, and it is called restricted because, I don't know, for some reason. Alright, and now going after star 1, of course. 11. Here's where the course is. If you didn't know, you need 70 stars to unlock it. It's called Ancient Ruins, and conquer the tower. So just like the other one, this is like kind of in a separate area. Because I said the way that this level works is so, like, this whole outside area is basically like I don't really know, I guess the overworld of the level maybe, and then there are like multiple ways to go, like leading to different like challenging areas, each leading to a star. And then one of the reasons that this level is so hard is because, well, all the trials are hard, or like the paths to the stars are pretty hard. Also, that like sprite for the 1-up looks like the odd mushroom from Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. But like why it's so difficult is well, yeah, I said all the trials are hard, but the secret star and the 100 coins basically require you to do parts of all of, like, the trials. So it'll be pretty fun when I get to those ones. So, entering the tower, it goes from really easy to pretty nasty real quick. And I'll show you the parts that took me so long to, because this star took around, like, 3 hours, 4 hours maybe. So you want to ignore the chomps, or the chain chomps, and here's where it gets hard. As you can see, there are amps here, and that amp usually will leave you alone, but this next amp will not. They're homing amps, those 2 amps that were in the pyramid, because Nintendo put those in for some reason, and now they're in like all their amps. But this thing will not leave you alone, like, because you have to stand up here and like line up, but the amp will just keep on hitting you. I got pretty lucky. Sometimes you can manipulate it in some way, sometimes if it hits you, it'll just keep on hitting you over and over and over and over again. So, if you can survive the amp, you want to do that pretty precise wall jump onto the first thwomp. I guess there are 2 ways of doing the thwomp section. You can go over them the way I'm doing it, or you can go under them. And I couldn't get under them. I tried that for a little bit, but it was pretty difficult. And I think that this is the easiest way. And this took a while to get. Because here's the thing about the thwomps, if you're paying close attention, you can see that sometimes they stay up for a while, and sometimes they don't. Sometimes they fall immediately. If they fall immediately and you try and, like, jump, you're dead, because you don't have enough time. If you try and do the double jump, which I did for the first jump, when you like, are trying to land for the second jump, you're just going to jump right off, and you're going to die. And if you're trying to do the long jump, like, for this jump, you're just gonna like slide off and also die. So, that's great. And I don't really know if there's any way of telling which one it's going to do, other than just kind of getting lucky or like using patterns. Then triple jump dive up here. That's a pretty easy jump. And lastly, jump. Alright, so lastly, you probably wonder where the star actually is. If you look way over there, there's that question mark block. You have to jump off the pole, hit the lava, and hope you got that. Now I maybe made this look really easy, but this took a long time to get. Most of the time I died trying to line up the wall jump. The amp killed me, or I just messed up the wall jump. And then most of the other times, if I got past there, I just died somewhere on the thwomps. And okay, so here I'm just showing what the what do you call it? What the bob says, because I don't know. I thought that was pretty important. And alright, so now we're going after the alright, so anyway, now we're going after the next star from one of the last 2 stars from Bowser's Castle 5, or the church level, because I didn't think that just doing those 2 levels from the ruins was a long enough video. So there's this star right here, which I'm not sure what room of the church this is supposed to be, the underground death chamber or something. Anyway, first you just want to long jump onto this little skinny platform, and then triple jump onto the pole. It's not really, this star is actually really easy. What it looks like is the hardest part is this jump right here from the pole onto that really tiny platform. But the good thing is you can actually ledge grab this next platform. As you can see, if you couldn't ledge grab that, it would be so much harder, because you'd have to probably just end up doing a bigger jump and then ground pound at the right time. Anyway, from there, just typical small platform strategies. Double jump and kicks are the best way, and come over here, get the star. Definitely not very difficult, especially in comparison to the last star I got. And lastly, after I show you the getting out of the level animation, all the stars are just called a secret star. And next up, red coins. Now the red coins, there was one hard red coin, and it was the red coin by, I believe, the 3rd star that I got. You know, the star with the elevator. That's the only hard red coin. The other 7 I got like on my first try. So naturally, that's the red coin that I'm going after first. And just come over here. This area kind of reminds me of Hyrule Castle, like the outside from Twilight Princess. If you remember that, like, I don't know, I'm not really sure what it's about. Maybe just because it's like outside around like a castle area. Anyway, down there's a red coin. I don't know. So anyway, you come over here, and I don't know where I'm going because the pipe is on the other side. And now we have to take on the elevator section again. So most of the time that I died in this star was the elevator jump. I mean, I never died up to this point, up to this first jump, and I died pretty much all my attempts here, because you have to do this jump here, and then this jump. I mean, it's not that bad, but I'm just bad with elevators, you know. And then the rest of my deaths were trying to get the red coin, because it's not just here, obviously. It's not just going to be out in plain sight. That would be too easy. Where it is you have to come over here. You can see that there's like that little pit right there, and there's the red coin right down there. So just do a long jump down into there and grab it. Now to get back out, you just have to do a wall jump off of the inside. So you want to turn the camera so it's behind you, jump, wall jump, and you're out. Not too difficult. I think I died once on that because when I did my long jump, it like, I guess it somehow put me below like the death barrier and I just died. So I mean, that's cool. I think this level kind of, some of these levels have problems with the death barrier. If you remember, there was that room down in like the crypt area. Oh, also right here, the place that you want to be on like to the right of, you can see that there are like those 3 lines in the texture. That's the way, that's where the pipe is to jump back, and then when you're back. But anyway, if you remember, there was that, in that area where I got the star with the, pretty epic wall jump and ledge grab, there were like those, holes, and when I, like, even when I jumped over them, it still killed me. So anyway, going for red coin 3, which is the last one that is outside. It's hidden behind the tree, behind, like, the trees that, they all look like they're Christmas trees or something. They're pretty cool. I'm, like, custom model, I guess. Alright, and then there are the remaining red coins. There were 3 of them down in the, I think that's supposed to be like a crypt. I think, like where dead people are buried. Like this area down here. There are 3 red coins down here, and then 2 actually inside the church. So for stars, we have to do some block pushing. We got some like block puzzles. It kind of reminded me of that bat got me, but I got him back. It kind of reminded me of that section of the Forest Temple from Ocarina of Time. If you remember, there was the I don't know, it was like that room that had the room where you go upwards by using like all those pushable blocks. Anyway, the first thing you want to do, if you push it all the way in, there's a vanish cap, and you can use it to avoid the flames over here, so that way you can alright, somehow I had trouble jumping in there. I'm not really sure how, but anyway, now you can use that to push this box in, and there's a red coin back here. Obviously, I mean, I'm getting a red coin. What else would be back here? Just right up there. And then the other 2 also kind of involve pushing blocks. One of them involves pushing the block, the other one doesn't. So I'm just kind of trying to line up the camera, because the camera is pretty bad down here. So after I push that block all the way in, now I can push this block, and you want to push that one all the way in, and I'm still just trying to get the camera. I mean, the camera was really bad down here, especially for a jump that I do in a little bit. So come around and push the box in. So the reason that we need to push this box all the way in is because there's a red coin that is pretty high up, so you need to be able to do another jump off the box. If you can look up somewhere over there, and just want to push the box, kill another bat. You don't want to push it all the way in, because if you do, first of all, I don't think you can do it like that, but also if you push it all the way in, you can't bring it back anywhere. You just kind of want it like this, I guess. Now this took me kind of a while to do. The camera wasn't very good, and this jump is actually pretty precise. What you want to do is triple jump, then wall jump, and as you can see, there was like that little section over there, and basically you just have to hope that you get it. And this took me kind of a while because I guess I had like a bad box position, and I guess this jump is fairly precise, but you know. So I guess while we're doing it, I can talk more about why that star in course why course 11 is going to be so difficult, because I didn't really have a chance to say it, but now I have a chance. So as you can see, stars 1, 2, 4, and 5 are basically like run through, like it's basically just like star 1. As I said, there's like a certain place to like a door or something like that, and you enter it, and it brings you to like this, like I guess trial area, and you have to get through all of it, and it's pretty difficult. Stars 2 and 5's trial areas are, in my opinion, more difficult than star 1, so those ones will be interesting. Star 3 is red coins, which are in like this well that has a terrible camera. I actually tried it, but it's one of those. It's like a toxic well, you know, like the one that has peril, and just saying, Mario Cam doesn't work, so that'll be great. I love the levels that I can't use Mario Cam in. Then star 6 is secrets, and I don't know if you saw, but one of the other poles, like I had to jump off a pole to get that to get to the star in star 1. One of the other poles has a secret at the very top of it, so when I do the secret star, I have to repeat most of star 1, so that'll be great. I guess it only took me an hour to reach the poles the first time, but then I died to the jump, because if you remember, I'm terrible at lava bouncing. And then, but then in addition to that, there is some secrets that are pretty far into star 5, so that'll be interesting. And then there's 100 coins, which not many coins are out in the open. Most of them you have to get pretty far into one of like the trials to get them. There are a ton of coins in star 5, pretty far in. And then there are, I think if I can get all those, then I should be good, but I'm not going to be going back to course 11 for a while. I want to explore. And plus, courses 13 and 14, when I get to them, are pretty easy. And also Bowser's Castle 6 is easy, so I'm going to be going to those levels first. Anyway, finally got up here. It's a pretty precise triple jump, wall jump, as you can see. So now I'm being pretty cautious because that's the hole that if you just jump over it at all, you die. Also, I like how they're like, you can see it's a crypt because there were like those little coffins right there that you saw, and there were also like those bones in there if you look really closely. So anyway, the red coin, if you remember, is up here. I'm just coming up here, and then for some reason I pressed the B button on accident and I died, lose half my health, but I had full health, so it was fine. But yeah, those like little black boxes, they look like coffins, and you can see like they're like little white bones in there. It's I kind of like there are coffins over there too, as you can see. But I really do like the amount of detail put into the game in a lot of the different levels. Yeah, there are coffins all over the place. In Bowser's Castle 6, I'm not going to spoil what's in there that I think is really cool, but it has probably like one of the coolest, like, I guess person like models that I've seen. So anyway, the other 2 red coins are the easiest of all. They're just in the church. I guess this is supposed to be a church. Yeah, you can see one of them is just right here. No strings attached with this one, no invisible walls, no quicksand or anything. Just right there. And then the other one is behind one of this pious flags. Yep. As you can see, if you look closely, all of those like red and gold banners, it says pious on it. Like, look, you can see A-P-I-O-E-U-S. I do stop to like show the whole thing. You can see pious, and that's how I'm gonna pronounce it. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right, but you know, whatever. So anyway, that leads to the final star. Interesting thing about this star is it actually doesn't take you out of the level, because I don't know, I guess it's maybe like a Bowser level red coin star. Also, it doesn't have like a star marker, so maybe it is a Bowser's Castle star, because I think the Bowser's Castle, I mean the Bowser levels from original Super Mario 64 didn't have a star marker either. Anyway, yeah, that's gonna be it. Next time we're gonna go to Bowser's Castle 6, which is probably the second easiest Bowser's Castle after the Vanish Cap one, and probably get all the stars there. So anyway, yeah, I thank you all for watching, and I will see you all next time. Goodbye, and take care.